That's silly.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Welcome to another edition of Purpose for Forever.
Forever.
We appreciate you guys for being here. I was gonna say it's been a while, but this is our second one since we've been back. No, look, why are you looking at me like I'm
Because I'm trying to understand. You do this all the time. You like a professional.
I'm a semi-pro. I'm semi-pro. All right, so we have a great couple on tonight. Newlyweds.
Actually, these are our first real newlyweds.
Right. Yeah. Right. Some folks have been like married long, but this is like this fresh. Okay. All right. So we're gonna drop an intro. We'll be right back right after this. Hey.
Look, I told him not to just put you in like that.
Oh, surprise you. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Surprise.
Good.
Like Sam was saying, we're true to this too.
Okay, look. Listen, we throw you right in here. This is your first time, and we're not having no mercy.
No mercy.
Okay, so Erica, I'm sorry. How are you supposed to say it? Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Cotton.
Yes.
Okay, so Erica, I'm going to ask you first. How does it feel?
It feels freaking fantastic.
Okay.
It feels, how do I describe it? So Thomas and I dated for almost 2 years.
Okay.
And more than a year of that, about a year and a half of that, we've been living 5 houses down from each other.
Right.
And so there was a certain, he has 2 little ones, I have 2 little ones. And so there was always a certain level of respect that we needed to have between households. And so he rarely spent the night at my house. He spent the night at my house, the kids were gone, something like that. But it's the same, but different because now he's here.
Okay.
And so we used to have sleepovers at his house with all the kids and, all the kids in the living room, but he never actually slept over here. And so now husband is over here and the kids are waking up and looking at him like, Mr. Thomas, what are you doing here?
The first morning that happened, it was like they walked in, the kids walked in, it's like, wait a minute, that's different.
And I keep having to remind them, remember, we're married now.
Right.
So there's a lot of things that are the same, but just better.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's nice.
Okay, so Thomas, you get the hard question. Tell us how you guys met. Let's hear your love story.
Yes.
Well,
Look.
let me pause for a second. No, we met on Match.com. And
we're an ad for Match.com.
Yeah,
this is an advertisement.
So this year on Valentine's, one of the things I got her, it said, "You're my favorite thing that I found on the internet." And so we met on Match, and like she said, it's been 2 years, and we're just kind of, I didn't know what was out there. I'm single, trying to figure things out.
Right.
It's like, you know what? I know what I want, but I'm not sure how to find it. We're still during the COVID, having the COVID world, things are shut down.
Right.
Not people weren't really going out then.
This was December 2021.
Yes. And so Match.com pops up, and a lot of crazies on Match, by the way.
Okay.
It's hard out here for a single person. And so
Thank you for that.
and so, come across her profile. She seems cool. And we started chatting through the app, right?
Okay.
Like nonstop.
And it was cool.
Wow.
We had great conversation, good flow,
Okay.
good everything.
Okay.
And as we're rolling,
Like he was my friend that I was getting reacquainted with.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so we, as we were, communicating, it was like, hey, she says, can I get your phone number
Okay.
to chat? Let's come off this app.
Girl.
Let's go old school, because like that's how we have an old school type of relationship, right?
Right.
And if you need to know about that later, I'll tell you what that means. But so I send her my number, and she ghosts me.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Wait.
Wait. I got this.
You got this?
Okay, Thomas, hold on. You put a pin right there. Don't move.
Hold up.
Here's the pin
Okay,
for
so
you.
Erica,
Yes, ma'am.
what happened for you that you asked for the number and then you kind of went MIA? Tell me what was happening for you in that moment.
Okay, so I think, in fact, I don't think, I know at that point in time, Thomas was at a certain place and I was at a certain place, and they weren't meeting.
Okay.
Meaning that he was ready. He was ready.
Okay.
And I was shopping the catalog. Just
Okay.
I can't tell you that I was really ready to be in a relationship. I just wanted to see what was out there.
Gotcha.
And I came across Thomas and that smile. And all we did was communicate back and forth on Match, back and forth.
Okay.
And I was like, this, I had this list, of everything that I wanted in a mate.
Right.
Everything that I was looking for. And the more I spoke to him and the more we chatted and back and forth, check. And things started getting real.
Okay.
And at that point, I don't know if I was ready for this man that was sent to me. And so I asked him for his number, and then I really thought about it. Am I ready for him?
She got scared.
Right.
And I didn't call him.
Right.
Didn't call me.
2 weeks went by. I didn't call him. But I was constantly thinking about him. And girl, why didn't you call him? What? You're always thinking about him. Why didn't you call? Well, it's too late now. He didn't give you his number a while ago. He's probably moved on to somebody else.
Right.
Okay, so Thomas, so now you pick up. Go ahead.
So I was like, man, she tripping. She don't know any better. And I was like, you know what? Let me reach out to her and let her know that, it's all good.
Right.
We ain't in a relationship right now. To me, you didn't really ghost me. In the time that we talked, it was real talk, and so I felt that, let me go ahead and reach out to her one more time before I move on, because she's about to get, seriously, profile deleted and everything, but it was still right there.
Right.
And so I reach out to her again, and she's like,
right after he reached out, because he was constantly on my mind. And right after he reached out, he said, hey, I don't know if our wires got crossed or whatever, but, I'm still interested in getting to know you. And man, 10 minutes didn't pass by. And I was like, can I call you? And ever since then, it was it was this. Yeah.
Okay, so question. Did y'all always live 5 doors apart and didn't know it?
No.
Okay.
So
Okay,
when
so
we first started, go ahead, Sam.
okay.
So when you first started dating?
Oh, yeah, when we first started dating, she lived on the north side of Las Vegas,
About 30 miles
30,
away.
yeah, and so
Okay.
it'd take a minute to get there, and so we would be commuting all the way back and forth and just rolling, and when her lease came up, she was like, "Hey, what would you think about me moving closer to where you're at?"
Okay.
I'm like, "Cool, that'd be cool."
Right.
And then, did you know the house there already, or was it after you?
So I was at work,
Uh-huh.
and my phone is sitting here, and I'm talking to Thomas like I'm talking to you right now.
Right.
Well, I had him on video, and I see Zillow pop up.
Okay.
And my lease is coming to an end, and I'm stressing because I don't have much time. I have a 4-bedroom house. I got 3 kids in the house. Like, I need to plan out. And I'm sitting there and I see this house pop up on Zillow, and I clicked on it while I'm talking to Thomas. And it's everything that I'm looking for.
Okay. Wow.
And then I looked at the address. Thomas, remember when we were talking about me moving closer to you? How close would you want me? As close as you can get.
Right.
I said, can you look up this address? And he's like, yeah, that's 5 houses down this way. I said, go look at the house real quick.
So I walk out the house with her on the phone. I walk out the house, walk down the street. It's like, here it is. And it's like right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so,
yeah.
It's interesting. Like the commitments that were made early on were ones that were, I guess it worked in our favor because, for me personally, I wanted to find someone that wanted to be around, that wanted to be close, that wanted to spend time, that, and that made room for our relationship. And, to me, I know when I mentioned this to people before about moving close, they'd be like, man, that's kind of crazy, because who does that, right? Who moves down the street from you? Like, is that stalkerish or what? But it's the desire to want to be closer, to make things work better. And so that's what she was showing in that moment. She was like, hey, if you're okay with it. And I was like, man, I'm down.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's nice.
So overall, how long did you guys date before you actually got married?
Pop the question.
Pop the question.
Oh, before I pop the question?
Yeah.
Pop.
Pop.
So it would be 18, 19 months, something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
We got engaged July 1st.
July 1st.
Okay. Wow.
18 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So okay.
And
go
ahead.
I was gonna ask. So during the dating, you go through seasons. Were there some tough times, or so you got the blended family situation going on as well?
Okay, ask one question.
I got a lot. I'm about to have 34 questions
in one time.
One time. So be ready. So there's gonna be a quiz on this. So right now we talked before we started. We have a blended family. So for everybody that's watching, so how many kids do you guys have separate?
5 together. So we have 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th graders.
Right.
So we have an 8-year-old, 2 10-year-olds who are 9 days apart, and an 11-year-old.
Okay.
And then we have a 21-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So there's 5 altogether in the blended.
Mm-hmm.
She has, I have the 2 olders. So she has the 21-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have the older 2. And then she has the younger 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the youngest is a girl, and the oldest is a girl.
Oh wow. Okay.
All the boys are sandwiched.
All the boys are in the middle.
You hang together.
I have a question. So your 21-year-old, how did she respond to the oh, I met a guy online, and now we're
She
gonna move
hated
down
it.
the street from him.
Like she literally hated me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
lying.
Oh,
So she's a sweetheart.
Leilani's a
And
sweetheart.
from the first time we met,
Sir
we
Thomas.
basically, she nicknamed me the first day we met.
Mhm.
wow.
Um,
Okay.
she called me Mr. Thomas.
No, she asked you
wait,
what do you want me to
right.
call you, and you said,
Oh yeah.
whatever you feel
What do
like.
you feel
What
like?
do you feel like?
And because she called me sir. She was saying
Okay.
sir. And I was like, well,
So I'm military.
right.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
And
makes
so
sense.
that's where the sir
Okay.
comes
So
in.
she was calling me
Okay.
sir. And then we talked about what do you really want to call me? And she just started calling me Sir Thomas. And so Sir Thomas.
Okay.
And the funny
Oh,
thing
that's-
is I mean, the better part of 30, 40 years of my life, I've been saying, "'Tis I, Sir Thomas the Great." And so she picked up Sir
Yeah.
Thomas, and it's like,
Nice.
all right, that works.
Yeah. And my little ones call him Mr. Thomas,
Yeah.
Okay.
and his call me Miss Erica.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
I mean, but
They
you
said,
know,
"What
it's
was-"
still new. Still new.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying
Well,
to figure out what it's going to be.
Yeah,
Right.
because they asked
Right.
before we got married, what can we call you? I said, whatever you want to call me.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like calling me.
So
We can call you mom. I said, if you feel like it. We can
Yeah.
call you Mama Bear. Yes,
Mama
if you
Bear.
feel like it.
So it's probably going to settle in on Mama Bear, Papa Bear. Kind of
Uh-huh.
thing. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all look like a Hallmark movie.
Right. Right.
Yeah, like it seemed like the pieces just
Kind of
came together perfectly. That's
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
because
Well, one of the interesting things about our relationship is, we're both around 50. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
And we're
Right.
both around 50 with little kids.
Right.
Oh,
So that's one of the things of understanding that space where the kids are and where I'm at and where and vice versa. That was important. It was that fit very well. That was one of the first things that really fit. And for both of us, it was really important because you have these kids who are, trying to figure their way out in the world, and they're trying to see things. I want a new relationship because I was in one, and I got through that, and it was kind of behind me. So it was like, what's moving forward now?
Right.
And so I knew for me that I don't want to just be out here, checking this girl out, checking this woman out, doing this, doing that. I want to get married again.
Right.
And
Right.
so really, it fit. That part was one of the most important fits that had to happen. That there was consistency there for the kids. And so for me, it was, I can provide consistency from my side. Can someone else provide consistency from their side?
Right.
And that was an important part.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So what was your sticking point, Erica? What was it for you?
So like I said, Thomas checked a lot of the boxes that I was looking for. And he had gone through a marriage. I had gone through a marriage. And you learn not only in the marriage, but once the marriage is done,
Right.
got to do better.
Right.
If there is a next time, I got to do better. And this is actually what I'm seeking out. This is what I'm looking for. And there was putting God first, number one. And this man was like, we need to go to church. In the morning, he would send me Bible verses.
Nice.
Like we're dating, and he's sending me Bible verses. And some people would be turned off by that. And I was like, oh. Every day it was like, yes, this is nice. Yes. So that was definitely something that was a non-negotiable for me. Stability.
Okay.
Mental stability,
Right.
emotional stability,
Right.
financial stability. Somebody who was patient and somebody who was able to have patience with children.
Right. Right.
Right.
And so as I'm going down this list and I'm looking at this man, somebody who's educated,
Right.
somebody who can lead my family.
Gotcha.
And so it's me going down this list and realizing this is it. This is
gotcha.
it. There was no period of time really that needed to pass by for me to test Thomas or do anything like that. It was the more I got to know him, the more we spent time with each other, the more our kids spent time with each other. It was just it clicked. It was there.
I got you.
Yeah.
Were there any challenges, initially, just like the kids meeting, or was everybody kind of like, was it a good fit from the beginning?
It was a good fit from the beginning, but it
Okay.
didn't come without challenges, and they
Okay.
weren't necessarily in the very beginning. It
Right.
was
Right.
the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
This right here is Thomas and Erica 3.0.
Right.
3.0. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
We
Right.
can
Okay.
talk about 2.0.
Okay. Okay.
So there were challenges with the kids, not from the standpoint of meshing, but from the standpoint of, wait a minute, this is different. What
Right,
about
right.
my mom? What about my dad? What about
Right.
how are you guys doing this? And what we're going to leave them behind, or what's it going to be?
Let's go.
Right.
And
Right.
but whenever they get together, it's a party.
Yeah.
Like they love being there and there right now.
Right.
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 And they're all chilling and doing their thing. And
Okay.
the moment they see each other, it's like, oh my God, it's
Right.
like the greatest thing ever.
Right.
Right.
It's always a slumber party.
Every day is like that.
Mhm.
They're, oh my God, every day, like it's the first time they ever saw each other, right? But the hard times are reconciling that something new is taking place.
Right.
And so, one of them has a really tough time, and then one of them has a tough time because they feel like they're losing their space. One's losing space, and one is not understanding how the relationship goes together.
Mhm.
Right.
But when they stop worrying,
Right.
they're perfect. They're like, oh my God, that's the greatest thing ever. I just looked back at one of my wedding pictures, and you can see the boys all behind me and their faces and the clapping and the
Yeah.
joy. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh my, and
Yeah.
then it's that's what it is 90% of the time.
Okay.
The 10% for them is pretty hard. And
Okay.
so but we walk through that,
Yeah.
and we talk through it, and we communicate with them about how it moves forward, how it's going to move forward.
Yeah.
And they understand, and other people support that position also. So other people that are in their life support that position. And so it's really just a matter of time, letting time pass and getting more familiar with things.
Yeah. And his two, it's a little bit different dynamic than my two. My two, their father lives in Florida.
Okay.
And so they see him maybe twice a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for his two, they see their mom every other week.
Yeah, we co-parents.
They co-parent. And so, yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Different dynamic, but
Gotcha.
we're working through it, and it's good.
Yeah. It's good.
It is the way that smile just like came across your face. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah. It definitely feels like like we're a team.
Right.
Okay.
This is the first time I've ever felt like we're a team. We got this. Not I got this.
Right.
Not you got this. Like we got this.
Right.
And so yeah.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay. Okay. So we get through the challenges. We have the children. We're flowing together. So what are some of the things? It's good. We're not gonna be here much longer. What are some of the things?
You're fine.
Keep rolling.
What are some of the things that you found out that Thomas does that's different? Are you a ketchup in the refrigerator or ketchup out of the refrigerator person?
Yeah, like the little
quirky things.
That Thomas does.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got to think about that.
Okay.
Thomas.
I really, I really haven't. So one thing about Thomas that I did notice, and it's not something that's bad. It's something that was like, all right. So, our second date, we went out for sushi.
Okay.
And I got all kinds of gut issues. I got irritable bowel syndrome. I got issues, right? And after we ate, we went back to his place to talk. And he's talking, and Thomas can bump his gums. He can talk. And he's sitting up there talking, and my stomach is like bloop, 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 bloop. And I'm sitting there looking at him, and I'm breaking out in a sweat, and I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, I can't go home because I live 30 miles. Right. I look at him and I said, "Can I use your bathroom?" And he sends me to the bathroom. He sends me to his bathroom, which is in his bedroom. He has another bathroom, but the one that's in his bedroom. And I was happy because it was the one that was furthest away.
Right.
But it's also his personal bathroom.
Right.
And one of the things that I immediately noticed, his bathroom is immaculate.
Okay.
Right? His bathroom is immaculate. And I was like, he was just prepared for me to come over, and that's why he cleaned.
Right.
But no, that's one thing that I was like, okay, his bathroom is one thing that is always immaculate. It's always clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
The 1,500 other stories, the 1,500 other stories she could have told, but that's the one.
Right.
Listen, long as she tell the story.
You know what's funny? It's the second date, like she said.
Yes.
We're still here.
Right.
But long as she tell it, and you don't ever tell it. Long as you never tell it first, you'll stay in her crazy.
Right.
Yeah. But
so what would you say, Thomas? What was the one quirky thing or few quirky things that you noticed?
I got a whole bunch. I know I do.
Heinz, you do Heinz
like,
or Hunt?
Like when you say quirky, like
just like little stuff, like you said, like I was saying about the ketchup. Some people like their ketchup in the refrigerator. Some people like it out of the refrigerator.
Ketchup goes in the refrigerator.
So since I'm like really, I don't trip off of stuff, so I don't even really pay attention.
No, I mean you don't trip. You just little stuff that
think, maybe it's her pins.
You said
her pins. She likes a specific. If I give her this pin right here, she ain't gonna know. That's garbage. Garbage. And this is a heavy pin. It's a nice pin. Garbage.
That's a nice pin.
Where is it at? She doesn't even have it.
I don't have it. It's in my purse.
Usually she has these little fine tip pins, and they have to be a certain kind of way. And there's just like they have
0.38.
Look, see that? There it is, right there. There it is. You can't give her here. Sign this. Where's my pen?
That is he is right. I consider myself a pen connoisseur.
Okay.
And I will go online to buy my pens.
Okay.
She can't, no.
Yeah.
That's not exactly the way I need it.
Right.
It needs to be.
And I get upset. Listen. Well, so me being medical, I have to write a lot and small, right?
Okay.
And so that's why I use the fine tip pens like I do. But you let my pen come up missing? Oh my gosh. I'm around work like in the cut, like, let me see what pen they're
What
gonna
pen
pull
do
out
they
of their
have?
No, let's not eyeballing everybody pin.
Me not having my pen will ruin my whole day. Not ruin, but I'll be
She
like,
won't
man,
be upset, but she'll be like,
somebody
"Son, I
took
got
my
me for
pen."
Like, yeah, I'm
Yep.
fine, but I don't know where my pen's at.
My
Right,
pen.
right. You got my pen.
You know what? I'm going on Amazon.
Let me see what pen you got
Let
in
me
your
go on-
pocket.
Let me go on Amazon so I get my pen.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'll say the pen.
Okay, so let's see how much y'all know about each other.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
Thomas, I'm gonna ask you a question. You can't answer, Erica. You have to let
Okay.
him answer,
Okay.
and then he'll ask you a question, Erica, about
Okay.
Thomas. Okay.
All right, let's go.
So, Thomas, what's her favorite color?
Red. Red.
Thumbs up or down? Okay.
Okay.
What's her favorite food?
Bear with me a moment. She ain't got no favorite.
Ooh.
Is that your final answer?
No, because I want to put a food out there that she likes, and gumbo.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so heels or sneakers?
Depends on the event.
I
Okay.
mean, but
So-
what would be like her go-to?
Oh, heels.
You said heels?
Okay.
She said
Yeah.
I
yes.
wear sneakers all day, every day.
She
So-
prefers to wear.
Anytime I get the opportunity,
She'll wear
Some
heels.
I'm wearing heels to the grocery store.
Look. She come back and her feet be like this,
Doing the
but
gang
she
signs.
be like, I'm cute though.
Okay, you ask Erica some questions.
All right. Favorite movie?
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh.
I don't even know that.
Ooh.
You have to know
Okay. So I'm gonna pinpoint that a little bit more.
Okay.
Favorite movie during the holiday season that we're in?
Yes.
Die Hard.
You said what?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
You said
Thumbs
that's
up?
my favorite movie for the holiday season.
Christmas movie.
It's not a
With
Christmas movie.
Bruce Willis
Mhm.
and the big tall building.
Mhm.
Trying to pick everybody up.
Mhm.
Okay.
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 One food he doesn't like.
Oh.
Salmon.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Okay.
That was a good one. Okay.
Let's see.
And there's not a lot that he doesn't like at all.
You said what?
I said there's not a lot that he doesn't like.
Right.
Mhm.
So the caveat is I'll eat salmon patties from Costco, but I won't eat salmon anywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Favorite thing to do on a day off.
Ride his bike.
Okay.
Like
Like-
a bike
or
or
BMX,
a motorcycle?
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Like,
Okay.
let me put 20, 30 miles in real quick.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, I just want you to know, Erica, for the longest, I only ever saw Thomas
Oh,
on
gosh.
the screen. So I thought he was little. Like, yeah, like that's how he always
Right.
looks on the screen. So I'm like,
Just
okay,
like
he's
this.
little. So like he was in Georgia, and Anthony's like, oh, we gotta go to this event, so we can meet Thomas. So I'm like, okay, yes, I'm going. I usually don't go to most of those things. I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta meet Thomas. So
Yeah.
we walking, and I look, and I see the head. So I'm like,
Wait,
I
hold
think
up.
this is Thomas. And he looked over there. He said, "That's not him. He's too big." And I'm like, "No, that's him." And he was like, "No, he's too big." And I'm like, "That's him." We get closer. Sure enough, it's him.
Yeah.
Like we really didn't realize he was as tall
Right.
Yeah.
as he was
Right.
on screen. He looked so little.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets that a lot from my friends because a lot of so like we said, Thomas and I used to live 30 miles away from each other. So the way
Right.
we connected was we were always on
Oh,
like
okay.
Google
Right.
Meet or whatever, right?
Right.
Sharing each other's days, like whether he was on meetings, I'd
Okay.
still see his face, whatever I was doing at work.
Right.
And so my friends, my coworkers were used to coming in and seeing Max Headroom, if you know, you know, right? Max Headroom, and be like, "Hi, Thomas. Hi." So all they saw was
Right.
this, and then they started meeting him in person, and oh, you're tall.
Right.
To be this
Right.
tall, yeah. Yeah.
And it's not like I'm even that tall, but it's just taller than people expect.
Taller than what you thought. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
he's taller than, because for the longest I kept telling him he looked like Pharrell.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. For real,
and
for
then
real,
when I saw him, I was like, okay, I can't call him Pharrell anymore because
right.
he's like,
Yeah.
Way too tall.
Yeah. And
okay, so what's next?
that was something else that was on my list.
Oh, tall.
Tall. Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Didn't want
Nice.
that
So,
little
Erica, what do
person no
you
more.
do? I know you say
Huh?
you're in the medical field. What do you?
Yes, I'm a nurse. I work in pre-op, so I prep patients for surgery.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Wow.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
Thomas,
I work
what
at
is
the VA hospital.
what's your official job, Thomas?
Yeah. Which one?
Next-
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I do cameos on Brother Legacy. No, I'm
There
just
you go.
kidding.
Well, behind my name it says.
So no,
yes.
So I am the CEO of a nonprofit organization called Redemption and Advancement Alliance, and our mission is to disrupt the cycles of incarceration. So I help keep people out of prison.
Okay.
And so, as
And
the CEO of this company, I kind of do a lot of things. You know, the reason why I started the company is because there's a need, and I felt that need had to be met. I wrote a curriculum, started teaching the curriculum. So I teach and CEO at the same time. And so there's a lot of things that I do within that title. Do a lot of teaching and training, a lot of development work. And so right now I'm developing something that is going to be a game changer. AD has heard a little bit about it, but I think it's a game changer. And
we're
so,
excited.
so right now, I'm pretty much, to be honest with you, I'm just an entrepreneur that loves to help people.
That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If I have to break it down to what I do, that's what I do. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're married, you're in the same space. What's next? So you guys, what's the next big thing you're planning to do together or as a family? What's going to be like your first family something?
Right.
Well, we have our honeymoon planned.
Our
It's
mini
a
moon.
mini moon.
Our mini
Our
moon.
mini moon.
Mini
Okay,
moon. Okay.
what's that?
Uh-huh.
Was that the dog or the kid?
No.
That look y'all had was. If y'all don't
I'll let him tell you
That was my stomach. That was my
because
stomach.
he's hungry.
I'm hungry. It's making.
So his
well,
stomach
it's late there,
is,
too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's growling hard. Okay,
Oh,
so
good. You good.
what's a mini moon?
It's a short honeymoon.
Sure.
So it's something that
Because we got kids, we got to get
Yeah.
back to them.
we got to get back
I
to the
don't know.
kids. So
We don't-
we're going to take a cruise next week.
Okay.
And so we have that planned for next week. And
Mhm.
then, but some of the big things we have is just, making sure we get settled in, make
Okay.
sure everybody feels the blend and they feel connected and they have their space and everything like that. One of the big things we might end up doing is 6 months from now, finding another place to move into.
Gotcha.
And, depending on the market and how everything's going at that point, buy or rent, don't know.
Mhm.
But, finding more space where everybody can claim their own space. It's not that they can't do it here, they can, but it's just making sure that everything works and it's convenient for everybody.
Right.
We've been doing life together for a while.
Right.
One of the things we didn't share, and I don't know if we have time, and we probably won't. Like we went through last year, this time, we went through a really hard time. We weren't together really. We didn't spend Thanksgiving together.
Wow.
We spent little time here and there.
Christmas,
No Christmas
New
together,
Year's.
no New Year's, and so for this year, we want to make sure that it's special, and that we feel connected. That maybe we start establishing our own traditions and different other things during the holiday season. So since last year, this will be our first time doing Thanksgiving, first time doing Christmas, first time doing New Year. Well, not
That's good.
first time together doing New Year's because the first time we were dating, we went through New Year's, on the phone.
Yeah.
So, and then last year we weren't together.
Right.
And so, and that right there was it was a good thing. And we'll, if we next time, or we'll talk about it now or whatever, but just don't know what the time is.
Okay. I mean, well, we're working on y'all's schedule.
So we can parlay it for the next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that.
So we can talk about
absolutely.
That was the launch to 3.0, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
So we did the Thomas and Erica 3.0.
Yeah.
That was the launch.
And just imagine with us living 5 houses down from each other.
That's got to be awkward.
And we're not together anymore.
Right.
And you try to make sure when you go to your car, you don't have to run into those.
Look, she was taking whole other
routes
and
finding different ways to go to and from work. My daughter worked at Sam's Club. He was always in Sam's Club. She come, I saw Mr. Thomas. I saw Sir Thomas at the, oh gosh.
I told you, just like a Hallmark movie.
Right. You gotta have the trouble.
It's pretty much right Hallmark. There. It's Hallmark-ish, that's for sure.
Right.
Well, listen, we thank you guys for your time, being newlyweds and finding time to sit down and talk to us. Yes. We definitely appreciate it. Yes. I said before we got online, but I want to say online. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've true to this. We 8 days in. What?
Oh, wow.
Oh, she's gonna
look 8 days in, and
I'm not wearing my
which
ring.
one of these kids is doing his own thing?
Now tell the story.
You take it off?
Wait, you lost it already?
No. See, what happened was.
Oh,
brother.
Now,
what happened?
The other day I was playing football with my boys, and the ball hit me on my ring finger. Wow. The only finger, my ring finger. So now it's swollen. So my ring only goes to right here. I can't even put my own ring on now, so it stops right here. And so it is what it is for now.
Your first week, you already messed it up. You already messed it up.
Right. So he's
That's
been wearing
the
it.
Devil. That's the enemy.
He's been wearing it on this finger, or he'll flip it and put it on this hand and wear it on this. Yeah.
Nice.
It's too funny.
I've been trying to find ways to do it, but so and every day I put it and I'm trying to push it on. And I'm like, boy, if I
trying to stop you.
Push it on anymore, I ain't gonna get no blood, no something. You're gonna have to cut my finger off, and that's gonna be all bad at that point. Just leave the nub so I can put the ring on.
Stop, because we got veterans like that. It's like,
all right. So again, we appreciate you guys for being here. Yeah. We're gonna take you off camera, and then we're gonna close out. Don't leave us. Give us like 30 seconds, and we'll chat real quick. All right. So again, hey everybody, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Another edition of Purpose Show Forever.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it quick.
Yeah, because somebody's stomach is growling, like for real.
Yes. So as always, love intentionally.
Love unconditionally.
And love on purpose.
Me and you.